Hello? Hello? Good morning. Hello? Good morning. How are you this morning? Are we doing wonderful? We're doing great. I don't know where my cards are. This shouldn't be a problem we have, right? This shouldn't be a problem we have. It just shouldn't be. Good morning, everybody. I'm checking my restream. There we are. Okay. Yeah, I like this one for today. So let's do this. Just for a collective card. Gabriella, good morning. Good afternoon. What is it now? It's still morning for you. I'm almost to noon. It's 11:15. Why does it seem like the day has gone so long already? I mean, there's so much morning behind me already. I've been weeding the garden. We're going to call it grounding. We're going to call that grounding. Weeding the flower garden. And burning trees because, well, they got to go. They're laying in the yard. And taking care of horses and goats. And gosh, it's been a long morning already. Been to therapy, blah, 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 physical therapy. So it's been a busy morning. And here I am saying good morrow to you. Hopefully nobody wants to deliver anything because if they do, I have to jump and run and get the dogs in. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so this morning, let's talk about grounding, actually. I was sitting outside and I was on the ground pulling weeds. Sandra Martin, I'm so sorry, Sandra. Sandra lost her mother on Sunday. So sorry. So very sorry. Condolences to your whole family. It's never an easy thing. Coffee's hot. That coffee's hot. So, we're going to pull some cards. We're going to say good morning. I'm still trying to get my glasses adjusted. Right? Oh, my eyeliner don't match. Oh, maybe it does. Okay. All right. So let's talk about grounding this morning. It is a wonderful time to talk about grounding. How do you ground? What do you do to ground, you guys? I mean, because right now, spring has sprung, hopefully for everybody, not just us. It is beautiful outside, probably 65, 70 degrees outside right now, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And everything is growing, including the weeds. So I'm finding myself outside dealing with the wild weeds. And it's a lot of fun. Actually, it is. I was sitting out there thinking, I had my hands in the dirt and I washed them. Thank goodness. Oh, well, they still look gross. Because once you get your hands in the dirt, right, and you start getting, and this is kind of like life too. Once you get your hands in the dirt and you start to get into things and you're getting into the depth of everything that you have going on in life, we tend to get dirty, don't we? We tend to need to take the time to step back, to allow things to settle and allow our energy to balance out. And we don't always take that time. You are streaming when outside the flowers are pollinating. You know it's streaming. The pollen's flying. Hello, Drew from Scotland. We're looking at different things we want to do in Scotland next year when we get there. We're looking at the train ride through Scotland, trying to figure out if that's something we want to do. We're very excited. I'm a pre-planner, big time. So when we do get ourselves, there's Mr. Fry, when we get ourselves into those points in life where everything feels a little messy, everything feels a little discombobulated, everything feels a little out of sorts, it's a great time to start doing some grounding. So how do you guys ground? What do you guys do to ground? I was out pulling weeds and I was like, I haven't done this in a long time. What's Lisa been up to? We have been really busy. And quite honestly, this physical therapy in the morning has thrown my whole life into a tizzy where I'm not able to do the things I want to do in the morning. It takes, 2.5 hours in the morning to do this thing. And it's, ugh. Oh yeah, you thought you were crying walking the pollen. I get ya. I get ya. Intruder alert at my daughter's school. They think it was another swatting call. What's a swatting call? She's safe. Brought her home from school. Is swatting call just a call so that kids can get out of school? Sounds like something they do. I never did it, but I mean, I know people when I was in school that did stupid shit. Absolutely. Because kids are, they don't put a lot of thought into things, right? Okay. So take the time today, go outside if it's nice outside, and ground because it is truly beautiful. Just making sure it's not a delivery. 2 bomb threats already? People are crazy. They are. I stood down my main street earlier and watched them digging up the ground of 2 of the oldest plots of land in Scotland. My back got sore or something and the vine don't like it. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? I push mow when I need to ground and release headphones. 80s music and sweating is healing. Good morning, Billy Ann. Good morning. Good morning. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, to make sure you're taking care of your energy, guys, it is a beautiful time of year to do it. And isn't there a ton of stuff to do outside, right? Oh my God, there's a ton of stuff to do outside. We need to hire some minions here. I need minions. It's just a stupid list of things that need to be done. So we need to do that. But what are we doing when we're doing that, right? We are bringing in healing for ourselves. We're healing ourselves. We think of grounding as just a release. It is a release, right? But as we're bringing that in, we're also creating a new cycle of energy. So when you're grounding, you're inviting energies to come through you, down you, to the bottom, and out the bottom of your feet, back into Mother Earth and Gaia to regenerate, right? To revitalize and come out as wonderful energy again. But what are we doing when we're doing that? We're creating a new cycle of energy. We're releasing and we're bringing in new stuff as well. It's very, very healing. So take that time for yourselves. Head outside. Do something. I don't care if you sit in the lawn chair in the lawn. Lay down out in the grass. There's a lot of bugs out in the grass. As we get older, when we're younger, we don't care about the bugs. But when we get older, we're like, bugs. Bugs. Up here in Ohio, though, we don't really care too much about the bugs, except for maybe a brown recluse here and there, because we don't have a whole lot of poisonous things here. Yeah, please get outside more. Everyone, our divine is waiting to heal us. Spring is in the air. It absolutely is. I think Mercury's in full force here. My Mustang seized up without warning, and you had to purchase another vehicle. I am so sorry, Christine. That's horrible. That is. Sam's car did that not that long ago either. He just got it back yesterday. Just got his car back yesterday. It takes a long time to get your vehicles fixed anymore, right? Okay. Absolutely. So we have some stuff going on. So Sam's chat class will be out tomorrow morning. Not chat class. Your engine went out a few weeks ago. It's been longer than that, honey. Thank you, Drew, for sharing out. Yep. Oh, his class was on sacred geometry. And it will be out tomorrow. Like I said, my mornings have been a little screwy since my schedule's just been wonky. And then what else do we have going on? If you're local, we have a drumming circle coming up. We don't have the audio set up yet. We're trying really hard to cover all of our bases to get that done. But we're only 2 people. And then we have the Lilac Festival this weekend. Hello, Tanya. Thank you. Miss you too, girl. It's just been chaotic. Not chaotic. we're getting things done. And we were at an expo all weekend, which was our first expo in several years, and we had a blast. We met a lot of new people. We got some new candles in that are amazing. One of them, get this, you guys, is called Squatch Crotch. It's very minty and furry, smelling like fir tree. Yep. I need to reorder teas. I haven't been able to sell the teas really online because of all the cuss words in them. So, but our teas have been going really quickly at the shop, so I have to order new teas. We have some new bulk teas coming in. There's like a chocolate raspberry chai coming in that's going to be amazing. Very excited about that. So we have some bulk teas coming in, but we had so much fun this weekend, and not that it was incredibly busy, but hey, Erica Spiller at the expo. But we met a lot of new people and just had a lot of fun. It's time. We sat there. We didn't care if we sold anything. I did readings for like a day and a half. And then I went, I'm done. I'm done doing readings now. I'm going to sit back and have fun and go around and shop. We met, like I said, a bunch of new people. So it was good. All right. So what are you guys doing for fun? I'm just checking to make sure the horses are still in because I heard a noise. It's really funny. When you're getting a Reiki at 1, awesome. When I know it isn't important, and we're going to do another one in October, the beginning of October, last day in September, beginning of October. We're going to do another one in Toledo. Clem, our gelding, is a jerk, and he has walked down the fence, and I have fencing work to do, and I keep waiting, watching him. What are you doing out there? So I need to spend time with grandchildren. That's awesome. I'm going to schedule a massage for next week. You can't get that kid to go for a walk. Drew, I understand. Oh, do show up. Debating if I should show up in cosplay for my runes workshop. Absolutely, Tanya. Absolutely. Why is there a question? Why is there a question? I love Clem too, but he's a jerk. Good morning, Angela. Angela is going to be in an expo in June. I believe it's June, isn't it, Angela? Is it June? You have to trick him now to get him to go on a walk. I get that. Okay. You have to trick him. I understand that. Like Henry doesn't like, he's like, yeah. It's in June. So it is a women's paranormal conference in West Virginia, you guys. If you want to put that link up there, Angela, you're more than welcome to. Coffee. You'd think that I would be beyond the time of coffee. It is 11:25, but I don't think there is any time beyond coffee. It doesn't keep me up. It's mid-season out here. Tanya, you're barely in spring up there. I mean, mud. It is mud season up there. We're beyond mud season now, thankfully, for the most part. For the most part. Can I get a whoop whoop to see who's in the room? Can I get a whoop whoop? Coffee is life. Can I get a whoop whoop? I had fun this weekend. I really did. I did quite a few readings, and I enjoyed them, and they tested me. Not the I like chai. Drew's like, what's a good tea to start with? I like cinnamon, but would like a twist. I like chai myself. I like chai tea. The teas we have in the shop are herbal teas that have purpose. They really do. They have funky names to them, but they do work. and they have purpose to them. They're all designed for something. Like Zen F out is for, you can see Odin in the fish tank looking in. Like, if I go in, is she going to make me stay in, or do I get to come back outside? We're coming in. Hot, yeah. Stuff like that. Ginger tea. Oh, that would be a good one. That's a healthy one, right? Anybody else drink tea? CHAI. It's CHAI. Michael Groomer's in the room. Hey, Michael. You're fine, Tanya. You just heard me. I kept wanting to call you Harmonia. I'll like read anything you put in front of me almost. I will. Okay. Orange spice tea. That sounds good too. Anybody else? You love tea, your teeth not so much. I like chai. I really do like chai. My first experience with chai was at Starbucks. And I like chai. Tea makes me exorcist style vomit. Chamomile. Yeah, there's a bunch of. We're trying to decide. We have a choice of like 20 or 30. Bubble tea. Now Alana likes bubble tea. I have to tell you, that's a texture thing right there, man. My first experience with bubble tea was, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm seriously on the fence. I don't know that I need to chew my tea. I don't know. It just feels like I have to chew my tea. Aveda makes a great tea called the tea. I don't even know. And there's a place downtown that it's like Jello. Yeah, it's like Jello. I don't know. Boba. They call it boba too, Phyllis. It's also called boba tea. It has little bubbles in it. I think it's from Japan originally. I think. Okay, let's pull a card. Bum, 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 bum. It's a texture thing. I don't usually get. Hey, Fry, Sam, are you still on here, honey? So I got new glasses, and when you go out and when I go out in the sun, you guys are supposed to go amethyst. I haven't seen it happen yet, because they're shaded from my direction, but from the other side they're supposed to be purple. Hey, baby. Can we get home in time tonight for you to make chicken fried rice? Or is that too much tonight? It is tapioca. Well, I don't know that they're tapioca bubbles though, Michael. I think I'm not quite sure. I think they're like tapioca bubbles, but they're bigger than that. It sounded good. Somebody was taught the girl at therapy every day. You come in and she's like, "What are you having for lunch?" And she's always so happy. And I'm like, Ashley says everybody give Ashley Fry a hi. There's tapioca boba, and then there's pop and popping boba. I enjoy the popping boba better. They have so many fruity flavors. What actually is tapioca? Tapioca is off of it's poisonous in its original state. That's all I know. A neat twist would be Jello shot tea. Yes, it would. No. That's not what I meant, honey. That's not what I meant. I mean, you can come to the shop tomorrow night, but it's fine. It just sounded good. We don't have to do it tonight. It just sounded good. They were talking about it today. I was like, and I have fresh chicken breast in the refrigerator. Okay. What did we just watch recently, honey, that Axel F was in? That Herbie Hancock was in? I can't do Jello shots. Okay. Oh, don't worry about it tonight, honey. Okay, let's pull a card. This is for Tanya Lee. How weird. I just feel like Tanya always has her stuff together. Um, I think this is perfect. I think this is perfect because she's not going to know exactly where this goes. Um, you're scared to take the walk on the wild side of tea. Honey, it's whatever you want to do. Tanya, this talks about the impact that your animals and your furred friends have had on your life. And I think just go to the buffet. It's not the same. No, honey, we don't need it. It's fine. It really, really is. But this talks about the impact that some of the animals around you have had on your life. And I know, anybody that watches Tanya or has seen Harmonia Tarot, by the way, she's an incredible tarot reader and teacher. She had a deer that used to come around named Karen. And Karen, we will starve tonight. Okay. Karen, like, if she would post about Karen, everybody loved seeing Karen. Who saw Karen? Who saw Karen? Anybody on here was honored and privileged to get to see Karen. And Karen was a wild deer that would come up to the back of Tanya's house and she fed carrots. Well, then it was Karen plus 2. And then Karen, how many babies did she have there? 3 or 4, Tanya. But it was a neat thing to watch. It wasn't just a change and a shift for her. It was something that we all got to experience through her. But her twins, Luke and Leia, come visit all the time. And it was just so beautiful to see an animal that she had 4 twins come, 2 twins. Okay. To see this animal come forward and just be this trusting. Now, I'm sure it didn't take and happen overnight, right? I'm sure that you have to leave some carrots out here and there to get to get that up, right? Those deer up there. But when Karen, this shows so much trust for anybody that knows anything about wild animals, right? I mean, there's a huge degree of trust to get them to even come up to you. Squirrels, forget about it. It takes forever, right? But to have this deer take her last moments in Tanya's backyard showed a connection. It showed a connection. Something happened. She's not quite sure what happened, but her kids, her babies, you guys, came into her backyard and got her. What a connection to know, hey, you need me? And she followed them to Karen. And it just, it talks about a huge, incredible connection. So I need you to realize that didn't just affect you. It affected everybody that was watching your story. And that even though you miss her and you know this, she's always around, right? She's always around, and your animals stick with you fairly, really closely. Do you do animal communication, Tanya? Because they talk about your unique gifts. Do you do animal communication on purpose? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that we've ever discussed that. But I just need you to be validated. That's what this is about. I need you to be validated that when you have those moments that you just miss her or you think about her all of a sudden, or, even with Baxter too, that you know that they're there. But I just need you, not on purpose. I don't go out of service. I just need you to have that validation. And for whatever reason, that was important this morning for you to know that you're totally on point. Why did my creamer do that? It's not right looking, but I'm going to drink anyways. That's what's happening. But they come up in your mediumship. Gotcha. Anybody else on here do any type of animal communication? I bet you do and you don't realize it. Yeah, Billy Ann's like, I love watching those videos. Would love to have that in my yard. Time to move. Time to move. Move closer, Billy Ann. Move closer. Okay. Hey. Okay. Onward. Can I get a whoop whoop so I can see who's in the room? Can everybody share one time to a group? Please, not Knitters Anonymous, because it will annoy them. Hey. Good morning, Vicky Roop. Good morning, Vicky. I saw you up there. I just didn't get to say hi. Yeah, absolutely. Hey. This is for Vicky Roop. This is not this deck, though. My other deck, I think, is in the back of the car. Hey. Ooh. Mm-hmm. So you're the other Vicky, right? Oh, this feels right for Vicky Roop. Vicky, I need you to know, Vicky Roop, I need you to know that you're doing something correctly. Oh, wow. Right? That's good to hear, isn't it? I know that you're doing something correctly. I know that you're walking. They're showing you 1 foot in front of the other, right? You have something going on that you may be taking tentative steps on, and you go, well, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. I need to tell you that life is short. And it's a blink of an eye when you think of the grand scheme of everything around us. Please enjoy things a little bit more. Take the time to step back from situations and say, not my circus, not my monkeys. I don't think you get a lot. I don't think you get invested in a lot of that kind of thing. But it is also important to realize that it seeps up on us and we don't even realize it sometimes. So it's one of those things where you can go, oh, why do I feel so stressed? That's why I feel stressed. I can get rid of that and cut it out. I'm Mr. Fry is not going to like hearing this. I'm going to be going through a purge in the house. We're going minimalistic, back to minimalistic in this house. There's so much stuff that I feel clogged up. So it's time to start purging the home and the yard. And the hardest thing to purge, you guys, is horse tack. I know that seems silly. You got an appointment? Good, Angel. Purging horse tack is like super stressful. It takes years to gather the right kinds of blankets and the right size of blankets and the correct saddles and the pads and the bits and all that stuff. And I'm looking at my barn and I'm going, I don't even ride anymore. I should ride, but I don't. So sometimes we have to look at the things that used to create immense amounts of joy for us and maybe don't anymore and start to go, it's time. It's time. I used to cross stitch. I have almost every color of floss in cross stitch. Do I need it? I don't. I don't need that. WomenOfTheParanormalCon.com is the website. They're running a competition for free tickets and other prizes at the West Virginia Penitentiary the last weekend of June, and Angela Maynard is speaking there. Absolutely. Okay, so Vicky Roop. So it's time to start cleaning up things. It's time to, and I'm not saying that anything's a mess. What I'm saying is it's time to start eliminating the things that do not work. They just don't work anymore. And we can look around ourselves generally at most of the time and find it. I mean, I could sit here right now and go, well, you had your cross, just in case, like I may have to do an emergency cross stitch. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, yeah. Spot on. I've been slowly purging. Good to know the steps I've tentatively taken are the right ones. Perfect for you, Vicky. Perfect for you, Vicky. I'm still supposed to pull your card. And it's all about being lighthearted and fun, actually. That's where we find peace, right? The vegans. Not vegans, vegans, right? Turning inward, being able to have a space to turn inward and relax. It's important. And sometimes all that clutter and all that stuff around us makes it extremely difficult. It has its own energy, doesn't it? Okay. You had your cross stick fall for years. 20 years, 30 years, Vicky. 20, at least. 20. You're 52 and really want to get healthier. I'm on the same boat. Yeah, that is a beautiful card. It's a beautiful card. I love these cards. I love these cards. They feel so good. They just have a really great shuffle to them. They slide really nice. Can I get a whoop whoop to see who's in the room? 51. I think I'm 52. I think. I'm 52. Yeah. I don't keep track. It's just not that big of a deal. It's about how I feel, not about a number, right? Okay. This is for Michael Groomer. Don't worry about it, Michael. Although that guy is in a tube in the back. You keeping guys in tubes in the back? I don't know anything about this. If you are, I don't want to know about it, okay? But this is about being organized. This is actually about being an overthinker and organized. So getting rid of things. Michael, what is it? Don't know about it, don't need to know about it kind of thing. But this is about being organized, practical thinker, and there's also an aspect of intimidation. Michael is dating the Hierophant. I saw that earlier. I caught a glimpse. You haven't tried the tube in the back? Possibilities. Mm-hmm. Possibilities. So, I think I love the directions that you're going. You are a totally different person than you were last year at this time. I need you to reflect on that. It's a great day to reflect on the changes that have come into your life in the last year. It's truly amazing, truly beautiful, and I'm very honored to have been able to witness it. So that's what they want you to do, is think about your changes and make sure you're pointed in the direction you want to go. And keeping in mind, that's so funny, keeping in mind that that can change at any moment, right? It can change at any moment, because just about the time you think you got it nailed down, this is where I'm going in my spiritual journey, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm going to be when I grow up. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do. I'm going to grow up. You guys, you know what you're going to do? I know we're going to slow down. Judy's new. Can everybody give Judy a shout out? Say hi. I know I'm going to slow down. Sam and I were discussing this yesterday, that we have very little time to enjoy life. And we've done it to ourselves. We have very little time to enjoy life. And we want to, right? Hey, Judy. Hey, Jude. Okay, moving on. This is for Billy Ann. Billy Ann. I feel that too, Tanya says, but I wouldn't know what to do if I wanted to. So there is that. Yeah, Tanya, I would like to just be able to come home from work and not have to feel like I was drowning in everything else that needs to be done. Anybody else have that feeling in life right now? Just like in life in general, we're never caught up. That's the feeling that, and I was talking to my friend Shannon about this yesterday too. We never feel caught up. Like we're always chasing whatever we have to do. And I got to get it done. I got to get it done. And it's we're sitting back and we're trying to evaluate this. We're evaluating it. We really are. We're like, how do we not have to chase everything? So yeah, Phyllis is like, wow, that's my middle name. And I think it is, get this, and this is sad, I think it is the norm now. It's more normal to feel behind and always trying to catch up than to be able to come home from work, sit in a lawn chair, and just say, look, my lawn's mowed, everything's taken care of, we had dinner, the dishes are done, everything's great. We're always chasing. Anne is your middle name. So, yeah. Okay, Billy Ann. Billy Ann. Amber is new. Could we get a shout out? Someone I talked to called it time arcs. And I feel that is a great way to describe the timelines collapsing so quickly. It's like not enough time, but yet still going. So I want to talk about Billy Ann. I want to talk about your capacity to love. I want to talk about your capacity to be this energy that everybody, oh, I understand. Thank you so much. That everybody can count on. Because I count on Billy Ann a lot, you guys. I don't know if you guys know that. Like, I count on Billy Ann a lot. Billy Ann's awesome. But make sure you're not trying to pour from an empty cup. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you are taking the time to call back your energy, to go outside and ground, to work with some flowers, to do something that works for you and it is fun. Take the time for some fun. Someone earlier today told me they were going to the zoo. And I'm like, wow, that's awesome, right? They're going to the zoo. They're just taking the day and going to the zoo. Things like that. We have to take the time for ourselves, and I hope you're doing that. Pull into the card. Okay. OCD, we're all becoming a rushed world. We're becoming a rushed world. There's never enough time. But guess what? And then your time's out. And what do you look back and you go from the other side and you go, shit. I felt so rushed the whole time that I didn't do anything. It's time to find some self-love. It's time to take a vacation. Breathe. And look around you and see all the wonderful things that you do have, Billy Ann. Absolutely. Perfect. Working from home, it seems like less gets done around the house. Mine looks like it exploded. Yeah, I get you, Erica. I get that. Gina! Blessings to you, Drew. You're wearing a weird art dress. Whoop, whoop. There's Meredith Reed. Hi, Meredith. My hubby has gone fishing this weekend for a bachelor party, and I'm going to smell the flowers and go to the animal exhibit with my son. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely I love it. I love it. Whoop, whoop. Okay, y'all, I gotta go to work. I have to go to work. How do you get a free reading? Amber, make sure you watch when I go live. It is the pros and cons of working at home, Meredith. Watch for the live for our feed, and when I'm on lives, this is my free reading time. It is. I don't feel like I do much, Billy Ann. Nothing is ever really done. Doesn't seem like it, right, Meredith? So we need to change the way we're looking at things and being like, okay, I'm setting this. I must fix these notifications. When we need to start setting times that say this between this time that we're done, we're just gonna do nothing. I have horses that need brushed there, but it's an explosion of hair out there. Just totally an explosion of hair out there. And I keep looking out there and I'm like, yeah, but I could be doing this. But I could be doing that. I gotta fix fence. I need minions. That's what I need. I need to find some young people that want to make some money. But it's hard to find. Nobody wants to work. Oh well. All right, guys, everybody, have a wonderful day. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And if Mr. Fry were here, he would say, may the light be with you always. And I will be in defiance in an hour. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.